Alright everybody, it's me, Minneapolis Jones again, playing Enter the Gungeon. This time, we're gonna be playing with a PlayStation 2 controller. I was trying to figure out what inventory is. Is it this thing? No, it's not. What is inventory? What button is that? I don't even care. We're gonna be playing as the hunter, I think. Let's see what all the moves are. No, not that. That is nothing. Roll is O. Probably X is shoot? I don't know. Is options the I? I don't know what it is. So we're gonna just look at it is definitely the options thing. Oh, rumble pack. Oh shoot. Right bumper? Alright. Alright. Reload. Oh man, I hate this. I'm a big fan of, what's it called anyway? Controllers. Ooh, reload is the other one. This is awful. Is there any added precision? I feel like I'm doing even worse. Ooh, kill him though. Okay. I feel like I can turn around instantly, which is pretty nice. I'm sorry if this video is a little more stripped down, but I'm pretty tired, so... Oh god, I ran into that. So I am going... Oh my god, I'm gonna die. This is like a whole new Gungeon experience. I'd rather just be playing with the USB mouse. Can this be not the end of me? Alright, there we go. Alright, change weapons. This one? How do I change? Can I hold down this? No, how do I do what they do? How do I change the weapon? Oh, that's all the advantage I need to learn how to use this interface. Is a second slowdown. But yeah, so I'm gonna be pretty subdued in this video. Oh god. I'm pretty tired. Auto aim is pretty freaking amazing actually. And the fact that most of my bullets just hit without me having to do anything, but I just die all the same. Hopefully not gonna get killed by that. I'd rather get killed by the man, the myth, that guy. We're gonna get away from these two. Kill him. Dodge. Oh great. Oh no. This won't kill me. Definitely won't. Yep, that was me. That was death. Okay, so my phone for some reason has a light and on, and I'll tell you a funny story. So I was playing this game a few minutes ago actually, and what did I get? Submachine gun? And I was trying to find my controller, right? I was looking for my controller, and after I found it, I was like, okay, why isn't this working? So I was investigating, and I was like, alright, maybe it's on charge. So I tried to find the little USB, the micro USB, that allows you to plug it in the computer, so it just works, like it syncs to the computer. And what happened is once I plugged in the little USB thing that syncs it to the computer, my computer shut down. Apparently that USB port does not like to be used. Alright, flip this. That's okay. Reload. I hit the wall. I am going to die. Just gonna dodge. Just gonna dodge. Just gonna not dodge. Dodge it. Crossbow is... Oh my god. Crossbow is great. Crossbow, please. Oh man, I'm gonna die. This is gonna be like the first video. It's gonna be reacclimated to the way the controls work. But you know what? I feel like the advantage that this provides is just way better. Because it slows down time. Lets me find the exact weapon I'm looking for. I don't know why they don't have the same thing on the PC version. Maybe they think the added precision is a bonus? I would say auto aim is probably the biggest bonus that comes from this. And this thing, like, look. Do that, I see where the bullets are, and then just dodge. It's like a... Actually, I didn't get the right one. It's like a slowdown of bullet hell gun. Like, what are you doing? Play the bullet hell so you would dodge bullets. Hit it. I guess the imprecision up. I really hate that. What happened? Resume. Why is all my sound all screwy? What the frick? Alright, so I died. In 2 minutes. I guess that's gonna happen a lot again. I don't love it. Because dying is just, I feel like I should be able to, like, not flawless this floor, but, do a good enough job that I don't have to die 20 times an episode. But you know what? I'll eventually get better at it. Eventually. Maybe I'll be able to beat the first floor finally. Hit him. We'll use the cross. Yeah, we'll use the crossbow until I get better. Nope, directional paths do not work. Directional paths are not optimal. Okay, table's in the way. Alright, I missed. Got him. Glad it wasn't a, what's it called? Not a bullet, man. But it was what I was kind of thinking of. Was that, I hit that table. So I was happy it wasn't a ghost, man. One of these guys. I'm glad it was one of those. I'm really tired. Like, I don't even know why I'm awake now. I just gotta make this video then go to bed. Because I have like a schedule I want to keep. I want to make 3 videos a day plus 1 longer video every 2 weeks. And this time I'm gonna probably talk about magic because I love magic. And I'm gonna try and figure out why people think it's so fun. Not in any expositional journalism kind of way, but like just a video on why I think and why I reveal why other people think magic is so fun. Because it's one of the, I think it's one of the best games that's ever been created. At least in my humble opinion. But what the hell do I even know? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just some guy on the internet making videos that no one watches. Well, one guy watches in Chile. He's a baller. Don't let me being an asshole in a video stop you from being you and being amazing, Mr. Chilean man. Your country is beautiful. It's right on the coast. I only know because I was looking at the analytics and it was being like, hey, Chile is on the coast. As opposed to Argentina, which I thought was on the coast. But you can tell I don't know much about South America, North America, or even like, you know, Europe. I know where France is, and I know where Britain is, and sometimes Germany. I think it's next to France. Don't fucking judge me, dude. I'm American. I'm not great with geography because my country is gigantic. Literal size of Europe. In one country. Are you that surprised that I'm not that great with, like, locations? Oh my god, I'm gonna die. But no, that's an excuse. What I'm saying is, like, I could be better geographically, but, you know, like... Oh, I'm dead. Just slime. But, you know, like... I do know the states around me, and I know the states around them, so, like... To be fair, those are, like, miniature countries. The people haven't been living there as long. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can be the guy who's like, he has no idea he's American. And that, you know, like, it's not wrong, but think of why Americans don't usually know much geography. And then judge me. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you haven't thought of the reason why that is, then you can't, well, I mean, you can see that it's sometimes true. That, not even sometimes, probably more like 50% of the times that we are bad at geography. But there are people in Northern Line who know, like, ridiculous amounts of information about where things are. Like, probably more than Europeans. By a large margin, I would argue. I mean, they know all about Europe, but that's all they know. They don't know much about Africa, they don't know much about, if I had to argue, the United States, except that there are states you couldn't name where all of them were, if I had to guess. Except for maybe California. California and Texas. Probably the two they can name. Like, if I saw a state I could probably name it, I wouldn't be 100% because, as I've said before, we're bad with geography. But, you know, am I getting on my high horse a little bit? I might be. Should I be getting on my high horse? Probably not. But it's just a little chip on my shoulder because Europeans are like, man, you don't know anything about geography. And I'm like, alright, you know. Neither do you, really. You just know about European geography. I know about American geography. It's about the size of it. Like, people from South America know about South American geography. Now, to be fair, like, we're continents, like, North America literally has, in 90% of it's, probably more than 90% actually, is made up of 3 countries, right? Imagine, 90% of it, it's as big as Europe, right? Probably slightly bigger, North America. And there are 3 countries. It is nuts. That is insane. There are 3 countries on such a large portion of land. That's nuts. God, I cannot into this auto aim. I will eventually get it. Right now it's just escaping me. I better use a crossbow. Oh my god. Did not even roll. But yeah, so like, you just think of relativity. Like, if I lived in a small country that had like 12 countries around it, I would know the names of all those countries. But at the same time, like, if I was living in a big country where dreams stay with you, and your lover's voice flies off the mountainside, would I necessarily know all of the minusculities of every country in like a smaller region? Not really. It's crazy to expect. Do I know what I'm talking about? Am I mostly talking about my ass? Probably. But you know what? Let my ass talk. It deserves to be heard. It doesn't deserve to be heard, but you know, like, I'm gonna talk. This is a video of where I play Enter the Gungeon sleepily. And like, do poorly, you know, because I'm using a controller which I've never used before. In this game, I'm actually doing a little better. I know most of the mechanics. I'm using a crossbow, or the crossbow, which is probably the best weapon that you can start off with. Much better than the shotgun. Sawed-off. Still can't. I can barely dodge, like, when I'm using the... what's it called? Oh, mouse and keyboard. I can't dodge when I'm using this, for sure. I guess the auto-aim is pretty great. And by pretty great, thank you, little doggy. You are my favorite. I am so sleepy. Little doggy, save me. You know what to say me, Phoenix? No, Shades Revolver. Someone loses an eye. Shades is Revolver. Not Shades Revolver. Shades is... Shades apostrophe S. Shades is... I don't know what that did. Looks like minimum damage. Oh, please. Okay, it looks pretty good, actually. Oh, friend. Did I take damage? Oh, I'm gonna die with Shades Revolver. I don't know if it's any good. Alright, that was pretty good. I mean, like, no harm, no foul. I've never used this gun before, so I might as well keep using it if I want to survive. Hello. I almost died. Okay, reload, please. Might as well do some exercise. By exercise, I mean... Oh, there we go. That was pretty good. I hate this. Oh, I'm dead. Jesus Christ, I'm not on point at all today. I need to get some sleep. This video's gonna be short. As soon as I hit 20 minutes, like, I'm done. Especially because I'm using a new way of playing this game. It's just making me lose my mind. Making me lose my damn mind. Come at me. How do I change guns? This one. Oh my god, I keep forgetting what roll is. Like, it's pretty nifty, the auto-aim feature, because you just turn around or you move in a different direction and it auto-aims for you. Like, not all the time, obviously, but most of it. See, it's an interesting thing. I have become worse at this game, so my overall strategy has become different, right? It's becoming less floor-involved. Like, you can see, like, how novice-y affects yourself if you take a game that you do know and then make your way of inputting things much different, right? Because now I'm not even focusing on the rooms. How do I get my map on? There it is. I don't even care what room I'm in or how many rooms I have to clear. All I care about is like just this room. And you can see how being bad at a game like influences your ability to understand the mechanics. Oh god, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if I hadn't just realized that, like, because the room became very small, right? It just becomes each enemy in each room. As opposed to when I was using the controller and the mouse, oh god, I mean my mouse and keyboard, which, like, I was looking at each room, each weapon, overall strategy, right? And that's the same in any video game. Is when you're first starting out learning the mechanics, you're just worried about using the mechanics, right? You're worried about, did I get the mechanic right? Can I do it reliably? And once you can do it reliably, it becomes an overall strategy thing, right? Like, have I used each thing to the best of its ability? Have I used my skills in the best way? And just have I increased my ability to play this game in a meaningful way? And that's basically, like, it's a real interesting thought. What is this? Damn, some cheese. It's a real interesting thought process to just, you know, think about it and say, what is the right move? Not what is the right move, what am I even talking about? Like, when you take yourself out of, like, your knowledge of a game, and you put yourself into the shoes of a new person, how different it becomes, because even just as simple as changing from using one type of controller to another, like using mouse and keyboard to using a, what is this called? A controller, you just, you know, you completely change how the game goes. Do it. You know what I'm saying? You completely change how you understand how the game works. Like 100%. Like, I am bad at this now again. Like, I was pretty bad before, but I have become worse again. And what happens is that I feel like I understand now. Like, not that I didn't understand before, but I understand more now what it's like to be a new person in a new game. How do I... There it is. Ooh, I hate this. There it is. Like, it means more to me now to be new at games. Now that I've understood that this is what it feels like. Again. Like, I wasn't aware of it as I was getting better, because I was like, okay, I'm learning, I'm getting better, I'm understanding how the controls work more. And I probably should have done this on my first video, or first couple of videos, but it's only the first 6, so I'm not super worried about it. But, like, what you want to do is, you want to play with the controller you want to play with the whole time. You want to use that. And if you don't, well, then once you switch, it's going to be a whole new world, and it's going to be different, and you're going to be bad again. Like, and that's something I don't think I understood. I thought it would carry over a little more, but when it comes to, like, twitch, like fast twitch muscles, you build up, like, fast twitch, like things, like, wait a minute, things, routines, like when you're playing a game. Like, for example, if this was, oh my god, if this was a controller, I'd be all over the place. Like, the controller would be all over the place right now. And it would just be like, it would be a whole different, like, it would feel different. Like, this feels different. I mean, obviously it feels different, because it's a freaking controller as compared to a mouse and keyboard. But it's different in a hard to explain way. It's different in that, hello? It's different in that, I don't know. Like, it's clearly different because I'm doing bad, and you can, that's a clear way of seeing how it's affecting me. But when you get right down to it, the nitty-gritty is, how does it affect not only my gameplay but me psychologically? Because I thought I was okay, I thought it was improving, and now to just have me thrown back, it must be what it feels like when you work your whole life towards something and then something happens and you can't do it anymore. You have to adapt. Like, I'm adapting. Oh, I got killed. I'm adapting alright, but you know, like, I'm still getting first floor death, which I haven't had in, you know, 5 videos. Just about. Not first floor death. First floor. I haven't been hit on the first floor in like 7 or 8 runs, for the most part. I know I'm not really trying to brag, but I expect better of myself than to be hit on the first floor when I'm using mouse and keyboard. But it's just not true. Not true anymore when you're using the when I'm using the what's it called? When I'm using the controller. It's just not true that I won't be hit on the first floor. And so what happens is that it's real, like, I've become bad again. Like, that's what it feels like. And I know it's obviously true I'll become bad again, but, like, what happens when you become bad again? You lose the confidence and you lose the ability to not talk during the game, but to understand the game strategically. When you lose all your ability to do it. Not all your ability to do it. I still know like the weapons, I still know the general strategy, I still know what I should do in each room, but it becomes much less about doing those things and much more about just, hey, can I get through this room? It really narrows your perspective. It's an interesting thought. I'm gonna die here though. Probably. I don't know. If you have any comments about that, leave them in the comments clearly, but you know, like I'm just thinking about it, it's very interesting, very strange. I know I'm rambling, but you know, that's all these videos usually are, just ramblings. I don't know what that is. I've seen it a bunch of times. Got him. Got him. Alright. Can I teleport? No, I cannot, so I might as well just move. Weird. Very strange. My strategy is essentially now, don't get hit anymore, and then fight the boss. And then win. It's a great strategy, win. Not really helpful. When someone's basic strategy is win, that you know they're not very good. Not very good, but like their understanding of what it takes to win is not on par with their ability to win. It just means they have talent and not necessarily like skill. Well, they have skill. If you have talent, you have skill. But it's a different kind of skill. It's a latent skill as opposed to a learned skill. If you have latent skill, I ain't got nothing against it. What is this? And villain, practical and safe. I don't know what that means. But it's a different kind of have an innate skill at something. Like, what do I have an innate skill at? I don't know. I know what is happening here. That was good. I don't think I should use it against these guys, but it was good. Like, what do I do? Now what do I do? Do I have any skills at? I don't know. Learning. Let's just say that. My ability to learn is pretty good. I can adapt. You know, it's not the best. It's not gonna be the best because, you know, there are people who are always better than you. Always. If you think that's not true, then you are in for a rude awakening at some point in time. And if it never happens, well then, kudos to you, you got lucky as shit. Stuff happens. Does hard work pay off? I don't know. Maybe that means I've never worked hard. Well, that's probably true. But you know what? Just giving it a shot probably works even better. Got him. Got them. Got him. Missed. Wasn't shot like that. Shoot. Nope. Didn't get anybody. Shoot, please. Shoot, please. Shoot, please. Table, please. I hate this. Went back into a corner and I really don't like that. Alright. I have a dodge. Literally. Why did it hit the table? Auto table. It's all about the flick of the thing, yeah? Did I kill him? Did I win? No, I didn't win yet. Something else popped up. This room is my hell room. And it's even more hellish now that I'm using a controller because I have no idea. Like, well, no, I don't have no idea. I've probably gotten better at it since you've been watching this video. Like, clearly I'm taking less damage per room, and clearly I'm doing slightly better. I didn't get hit. That was pretty nice. I don't know what to say because I'm so tired. I would like to go to sleep. My name is Satan. I don't really want to eat. I'm really pissed off. It's empty. Well, I'm definitely gonna get killed. You know, I've given it a good old college try. Dead. Are you kidding me? Oh. Thought he was dead for sure. Alright, this has got to be a chest. It's not worth it. No, it is a passive. Is a key worth a passive? No, let's check the shop if I even get there. I mean, that one fight took forever and took no HP. That I have killed myself. I have doomed Yep, that's it. That's the video. I'm done. Too tired tonight. 22 minutes. Good enough. I'm sorry for the terrible commentary, but if you're watching this video, I apologize, but if you did like it, please leave a like, and don't forget to subscribe. And if you want to make a comment, leave it in the comment section. My name's Minneapolis Jones, and I'll see you later.